Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is organic. And this is my first time sitting at my desk and recording and making a video. And it kind of feels like it's official. Again, I guess last month I put a video out there and saying, hey, do you want me sitting at my desk? Do you want me out and about and around? And it was a toss-up. People like me at the desk. People don't like me at the desk. People like me out and about. And I do like to go out and about. And I just like to whip out the camera and all of a sudden just start recording. And that's a lot of fun. But for some reason, sitting at the desk here with my books in the back and my computer in front of me just feels more official. So today, and I know I haven't been posting a lot of videos, and I apologize for that. It's been a hectic, busy summer, short-staffed, very busy restaurant. So let's jump right into this. Organics today. Got an article yesterday off of organicandhealthy.org, and it says, amazing, Denmark is set to become the world's first 100% organic country. I was going to say company. Country. So this seems to be current news. And here we go. Denmark is at the forefront when it comes to organic products and how they trade with the world. However, the Danish government has set a bigger challenge. The government has managed to raise a vast 53 million euros in 2015 in an effort to turn the country into a 100% organic powerhouse. This is likely to be the most ambitious plan of the century, but considering the fact that Denmark has already proved its love for organic food, this does seem achievable. Denmark is streaks of other countries in terms of producing organic food. The national organic brand of Denmark will be celebrating 25 years in business, making it one of the oldest organic brands in the world. That's pretty cool. The result is that organic exports have increased by a whopping 200% since 2007. The government has two main angles of implementation. One is to turn traditional farmland into organic, while the other is to stimulate increased demand for organic products. Not only will land belonging to the government be cultivated using organic and biodynamic methods, but the government will support and finance those working and investing in this sector to develop new technologies and ideas to promote growth. We're not just talking about fruits and vegetables, but livestock also, particularly pigs. Now, as a chef, for years, I've been able to buy Danish pigs that are all been hormone-free, antibiotic-free. I mean, they've led this industry for years. I remember even back in the 90s, or late 90s, when I started buying as a chef, their pork products were always much cleaner. It was just the standard. That's what they did. There's no antibiotics. Pigs, they don't put hormones in anyway, but no antibiotics, and it was just a cleaner product to begin with. Who will lead the change in dynamics? The ministry, region, and cities have joined forces, and all the institutions have been given the initiative to lead by example. The first organic target is 60% of the food served to the public. Schools, starting from nursery schools, as well as hospitals and non-privatized cafeterias, must respect it. The national public institutions serve approximately 800,000 meals a day. That will be increasingly green. So this is a great article, great mission. But it's saying that they're the first country. Now, I've been reading for the last 2 years that Bhutan, the country in Asia, has been going organic. And here's an article that's from 2 years ago on theguardian.com. Bhutan could be the world's first wholly organic nation within a decade. So Denmark's not the only one really leading this. That article obviously says that, but I've been reading about Bhutan doing this for a couple of years. And of course, when you look at a country like Cuba, Cuba has never had the so-called luxuries of chemicals, pesticides, and all that kind of stuff, synthetics. So they have learned how to master organic agriculture. They've learned how to do that, and their produce has been in demand for well over a decade throughout the Caribbean. Of course, not in the U.S. because we can't get their products, or we couldn't get their products, but there was the embargo. But throughout the Caribbean, Cuban produce is very well respected. So that's another country that's been in the forefront, but just been like off the radar. But a lot of countries around the world have such a better vision than we do here in America about how food should be. So the problem with food in America is it's controlled by the corporations, and the corporations need to play the game to their benefit. So years and years ago, I was nominated for the organic board, the USDA, whatever it was, whatever organic board it was, National Organic Consumers Board, I forgot what it was. It was like in 1999, because I was such an advocate of organics and real food when I was in Colorado, and somebody out there nominated me, somebody from the Department of Agriculture, I think. The Department of Agriculture actually called me the Willie Nelson of Colorado, because I did so much in promoting farmers and benefit dinners and things like that, that I got that nomination. Of course, when I spoke to somebody else, they were like, Marcus, you will never ever get that. Be glad glad somebody thought of you and this and that. They go, but that board is for corporations. You have to play the game. If you're a corporation, you got to play the game. So people like Muir Glen, okay, Horizon Dairy, Cascadian Farms, General Mills, which owns Muir Glen. They go, those are the people that get on the board, because they're the ones that have to make the rules so they can play the game in the organic role. So a lot of the organic food that you see in the stores in America, it's questionable how organic it really is. It's a lot different than the organic. Sure, it's certified organic, okay? But it's a lot different than the organic than the guy at the farmer's market's doing. He's going much beyond that, probably going much beyond that. And a lot of these small guys, the farmers markets, I don't want to get certified, because I'm doing a much better job than the USDA guidelines are, and I feel that I shouldn't have to pay to be part of a system that's kind of broken. I'm not saying don't support organic. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying don't support organic, but I'm just saying that system is set up for the big companies to play the game. So for example, chickens, organic chickens, air-chilled organic chickens still need to be sprayed down with chlorine. If you don't spray them down with chlorine, you have possibility of bacteria. It's just the process of the game. It's the way the game is played. It's the result. There's E. coli, there's salmonella, there's stuff in this to begin with. So the only way that the organic people can say, hey, we have an organic product that we can certify, is by taking those rules and bending them a little bit. So the guy down at the farmer's market was not going to be doing the same industrial organic procedures that the big guy is. So if you can, support the farmer's market, go to an independent health food store, or go to a health food store and look for the local stuff. Look for the stuff that you know that you can have a conversation with the farmer, as opposed to buying. There's a big difference between buying Muir Glen organic tomatoes and buying a smaller local tomato that was packed organically at a local co-packer. Major difference. Total different scale of operation. Not saying the Muir Glen is bad. I'm just saying you have other choices, and if you have other choices, check them out and try to support as much local as you can. Try to support as much smaller organic as you can. But the more you buy organic, the more you're supporting an industry that is moving in the right direction. So don't get me wrong. Don't think that I'm totally anti-big organic. I'm just saying there's better organic sometimes if you can find it. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely pass it on.